Those
order.
opposite.
On my left, order. Senator Singh.
Thank you. My question is to the Minister for Finance, Senator Cormann. A fortnight ago, the Tasmanian Liberal government released the revised estimates report, which lists the Turnbull government's proposed changes to the GST formula as a major risk to the Tasmanian state budget. And I quote, "Tasmania's share of the GST could fall by $168 million. Does the government agree with the Tasmanian Liberal government's report?
The Minister for Finance, Senator Cormann.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Well, let me point out again what I've pointed out all week, that right now all that is happening is a Productivity Commission inquiry into the effects of horizontal fiscal equalisation on national productivity and growth. That is because this federal government wants to ensure that the pie that is available to be shared around Australia, across all of the states and territories across Australia, is as large as possible. Because we want to ensure that our economy is as strong as possible, which is why we are wanting to make sure that policy settings facilitate stronger growth and also a bigger pie of GST revenue to be distributed among all. Now, there has been no final report. There have been no final recommendations. There is no government position in relation to a report that has not yet been received. So the whole question is hypothetical, it's academic, and I've addressed this in detail over the past week.
Senator Singh, a supplementary question.
Given the minister has twice, if not more than twice, ruled out severe cuts to Tasmania's share of GST distribution, which scenario will the Turnbull government use to change the GST formula, and what impact will it have on Tasmania's budget?
Senator Cormann.
Well, you can ask the question in whatever way you want. There is no proposal before government. The process that is underway is very transparent, and when there is a report with recommendations in front of the government, we will consider them. And of course, we will seek to secure consensus among all jurisdictions in relation to those matters that we think are sensible.
Order. On my right. Senator Singh, a final supplementary
Well,
question.
with Turnbull government members like Warren Entsch calling for Tasmania's share of the GST to be cut and Tasmanian Liberal senators saying absolutely nothing, why isn't this government prepared to tell Tasmanians how much they will lose under its changes before they go to the polls on the 3rd of March?
Senator Cormann.
Thank you very much, Mr. President. The first thing I would say is obviously the re-election of the Hodgman government is what is in the best interest of the people of Tasmania, because if you look at the economic growth achieved under the Hodgman government, it of course leaves any previous Labor Green administration absolutely for dead. So I would strongly encourage the Tasmanian people to vote to re-elect Will Hodgman as the Premier of Tasmania. The next thing I would say is that from a national point of view, we want all states and territories and the people in all states and territories to have the best possible opportunity to get ahead. That is why we want to ensure that horizontal fiscal equalisation arrangements will achieve the largest possible pie of GST to be shared around. Now, there is no report before government. When there is a report before government, we'll consider it, and in relation to any recommendations that we may decide to support, we'll seek a consensus with all states and territories.